Hey guys, and welcome back to Pixel Cherry Ninja's channel. Let's have a look at Black Tiger, the latest beta release from Jotego. Now, I played this game in the arcade. I experienced this in the arcade. And I have to say one thing, on the Analogue Pocket, we really need filters. Even though I like to capture my footage without running any kind of filters to play this, when I was playing this on a big screen while I was filming it, honestly, it just doesn't look that good. It needs that CRT effect, or you need to play it on a CRT. Now, this is a very good but a difficult and a chiefy game. Now, one thing I forgot there when I was filming, if as soon as you start you go to the left and you attack the wall Metroidvania style, Castlevania style, you get something from that wall. I can't remember what it was, but I guess the memory just came flooding back in. Now, Black Tiger, the plot of this game is there's a land under the cruel control of 3 demonic dragons who descended on a kingdom to bring darkness and destruction. From the ruins emerged a barbarian hero who seeks to slay the dragons and restore the kingdom to its former glory. Guys, when I say this game is teeth, and if you're not familiar with the term, it's how the ghetto people in the UK say the word thief. Teeth. I can't even say the proper word properly, but teeth. There's things that fall on you. You get a treasure chest, fire pops out. Now, I have given myself 7 lives and I've put it on easiest, and honestly this is the easiest it's going to get, but it will still try and rob you. Now, this game here, I used to go to a video shop as a kid, and the guy in this video shop liked me at first, but then he grew to hate me because he was a lone worker in that video shop and this was the only arcade machine they had in there. And he always used to play Black Tiger. Like, the guy was hooked on the game. Watching him play was amazing. He knew the patterns. I never saw him once see it, but I saw him get very far in the game. Now, when a customer came in and he was in the middle of a game, he had to go and serve the customer. Do you remember the old video rental stores where you picked your cover, then you went to the guy at the counter who then went and matched the tape for you? He then had a paper record where he wrote down, you know, Mr. Pixel Cherry Ninja has taken out, I don't know, Porky's Revenge. First movie that came to my head for I don't know why. Maybe something with a word, a movie with the word tiger should have come in, but Porky's Revenge is what came to head. No idea why. Don't even know why it entered my head. Anyway, let's move on. So the guy used to do that, but while he was doing that, that was my opportunity to get a free play. I used to hang around in this video shop. I must have been like maybe 11 or 12. I was a teenager, so I was in secondary school, and it's amazing those times because my mum used to let me go out and play like cool. I wouldn't let my kids do that, but I guess it's different times now. It was more trusting times. Times were kind of safer to go around. So when this guy served the customer, I used to pounce on and play. And you know what? I used to suck, especially at the later parts of the game. I just sucked, and I made the guy lose a life for credit. He used to try and put himself in a position, but as you can see the time up there, you've got like a couple of minutes, and if it took him a couple of minutes to serve that customer, he was losing that life anyway, and he wanted me to kind of progress in the game, and I was not up to his level. And that is my memory of it. I did play this a few times in the arcade, but I didn't get a lot of my buck because I imagine it would have been on default difficulty, but it was a tough game. But let's have a look at some of the bosses in this. So the first boss you come across, well, there's 2 of them. There's these 2 kind of rock heads that bounce around, and yeah, you can fight them quite easily. I don't know if it's just because I'm on easy mode, but yeah, you can kind of get through. And guess what the second boss is? Okay, if you hadn't guessed it, what can be tougher than 2 heads? Well, 2 plus 2, 4 heads, and that's the second boss. So guys, this is a beta at the moment, so it's not a public release. This isn't something you can just get for free at the moment. It will become free later, because what Jotego does is he releases all his cores as betas first, as beta releases, which are available to supporters of Jotego's Patreon. The lowest tier of the Patreon is actually very cheap, and you get a lot of good value by joining that Patreon. I'm not like affiliated with Jotego or anything. I just genuinely believe it's very good value. I've got like CPS1. CPS1 is public now anyway, but we've got CPS2. And getting a little bit more about this game, you kind of collect the zenny as you go around, and here I am entering a shop, buying stuff. You can actually buy like weapon upgrades. You can buy a lot of stuff, but you really need to try and get that coinage. But honestly, like, when I'm seeing this game, the memory I have in my head is obviously of an arcade machine on a CRT machine, and it looks completely different. I honestly can't wait for the time Analogue Pocket gets filters, and not just filters for like the Game Boy stuff, filters for everything, whether there's some kind of generic scan lines or something that you can get, it will make this console so much better. Because for the Analogue Pocket for me is a handheld machine. I prefer playing stuff when I'm at home and I'm playing stuff on the TV. I prefer playing it on the Mister. The Analogue Pocket for me it's brilliant to play on the dock, and I do like the dock. Just now I tried turning the dock with, I actually paired a Bluetooth controller to an Xbox Series X controller, and I thought, let me see if this actually turns it on. And I put it in the dock and I pressed the power button on the Xbox, or the Xbox button, and it actually powered on the device. So the Analogue Pocket is fantastic, but I really do think we need those shaders so I can enjoy it a little bit more. And then for me it'll be the ultimate machine, because I will play it on the go and then I'll continue my game in front of the TV. I just can't look at, I can't play like this on a big screen. I just don't find it decent enough. It either has to be on a CRT or it has to have other effects. But guys, this is really it. Just wanted to show you guys Black Tiger. It is available for Jotego Patreons. Obviously at some point it will be a public release, not sure when that will happen. And that's really it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was just a quick one to show a new release, because you know, I get excited when we get new releases, even though it's something that's been out for the Mister for a while, and it is a public release for the Mister. So if you've got a Mister and you don't know about this game, then update or will fetch this, or you may already have it, you may not have checked it out, maybe you have checked it out. For the Analogue Pocket, it's a beta. So anyway, that's it for this video. I'll stop going on. I felt like I've spoken a lot and really off topic in this video. But if you do like this kind of stuff, then a subscription and a like is super appreciated. Guys, I'll see you around. This is Pixel Cherry Ninja out.